Hello, hello, and welcome. I'm so thrilled to be here with you today. I am sharing with you something that I feel will change the game in terms of how you're building your brand and showing up. I really am. I've been thinking about, because every Wednesday or Monday, I wanted to do those lives on Instagram or on YouTube. I've been debating it. But I finally settled on YouTube. I feel that it is time to connect with the YouTube community in a stronger way. So I'll be here every Monday at 11 to share with you pearls of wisdom and world-class strategies on building your brand and lifestyle for freedom. If you're meeting me for the first time, I want to welcome you and thank you for being here. I'm Hanna Fitz. I'm an international brand strategist and powerhouse presence coach. I work with world-class experts who are ready to take their brand, their visibility, and their impact to the next level of success. You're ready to build a global brand, you're ready to scale your business and have a much bigger presence in the world. This is what I help my clients do: refine their message, their image, so that you are showing up as the $1 million brand that you are meant to be. Now, I wanted to share that, most entrepreneurs, they want to build a $1 million brand. They want to build a $1 million business. The challenge is that most entrepreneurs will only make $50,000 a year. And again, we have less than 86.3% of all entrepreneurs making less than $100,000 a year. Now, that's a really big percentage of entrepreneurs who will never hit the six-figure mark. Less than 2% of every single person business becomes a $1 million brand. And so this is really staggering statistics that I found this weekend as I was searching and looking on the internet around small businesses and performance. And yet, every small business owner is dreaming of the day of hitting that 2 comma mark. Right now, the other staggering thing is that 80% will survive. Only 80% will survive their first year, and 50% will make it to 5 years. And so it's telling us that if you don't set up your brand correctly from the get-go, the odds are stacked against you. And how do you increase your success and ensure your survival as a business owner? This is exactly what I'm going to share with you today. There are 3 things that you need to be doing, and it's going to radically shift how you show up in your business, okay? Now, I have been in business for myself for the last 12 years. I have transformed my business twice, shifted how I market, how I show up, the clientele that I work with. So when I first started my business, I was working primarily in my local market with high-level luxury brands. And then I moved to Italy, and then I was still kind of working local to wherever I was at. But I knew that I had to transform that. And I knew that I wanted my brand to have a global presence. I wanted to be online to work with clients all over the world. And this is the brand that I have today. I've worked with clients in over 25 countries. I've traveled to over 185 countries globally. I host international retreats for my clients in luxury destinations like Bali, Milan. We just came back from Crete recently, and Santorini, where we flew private jet with our clients for an ultra luxe experience. But what I have learned throughout those years, and what I have known, like my clients that run multi-million-dollar businesses, I'm going to share with you what they're doing differently and why they're able to survive while most of the businesses barely hit the 6-figure mark. And the number one thing is the self-belief. Self-belief is everything. When we are not fully in our power, when we are in a state of self-doubt, when you are not trusting yourself fully, it impairs your ability to make powerful decisions and take powerful action. So a lot of times, I hear entrepreneurs say, I want to create $1 million business. But if you're not investing at the level that a $1 million business owner invests, it's probably not going to happen. And when I say investment does not always have to mean money. Investment can be in terms of how you're allocating your time. Investment can be in terms of how you're allocating your resources. Investment can be how you're taking action, how you're showing up. How are you positioning your brand? Where is your brand positioned? What is the message that you're sharing with others that allow them to know that they can buy from you and have more and more people come to you for what they're looking for? So positioning is important, but how you position yourself comes down to your self-belief. So a lot of entrepreneurs, they start off, and because they lack the self-belief, they're going for the bottom of the barrel clients because you think that these are the only clients you can get. You don't have the belief that higher level, higher end clients will actually buy from you. And so shifting the self-belief, how you see yourself, what you believe about yourself. Do you believe that you can actually create that $1 million brand? Do you believe that you can actually create a successful business? Do you believe that you can actually scale your business, grow a team, and have what you desire? Because very often we know what we want, but internally we don't really believe that we can have it. And I see it over and over again. A lot of people, they know what they want, they just don't believe that they can have what they want. And you have to elevate your belief. It's the only way your business will grow. Your business will only grow as much as you are growing. So if you want to grow your business, you have to grow your self-belief, because self-belief is what allows you to take those bigger leaps of faith, to take action, and to not judge so much everything, like judging if someone, what will people think of you? Will they think you're just doing it for the money? Will they think that, that you're not good enough? Like when you have self-belief, you are able to release yourself from all the self-judgment that holds you back from taking massive action and investing in your business in the way that allows you to create real results and bigger results. Okay, so that's the number one thing. Number two is you have to honor your word. Integrity is such a big part of success and how we build successful brands. Now, there are two ways that we dishonor our word to ourselves: by not telling the truth to ourselves, and by not telling the truth to others. So the number one thing, telling the truth to yourself. You want to build $1 million business, but you're saying, oh, I'll be okay if I make 100K a year, when secretly, you would be ecstatic if you had $1 million brand. So the first place you start is to be honest with yourself as to what exactly are you building and what exactly do you desire to create. The moment you get honest with yourself, you create the space for you to step into that and for you to have that. So being honest with yourself is the key. The other thing is keeping your word to yourself. If you say you're going to do something, do it. So we know examples of that where you say, I'm going on a diet, and you start eating the chocolate bars. You're not keeping your word to yourself. If you say you're going to build $1 million brand, do everything that is in alignment with building that. And we can catch ourselves not doing it. I've caught myself not being in alignment with what I say I want to do. And the only reason that happens, what I've seen in my own experience, is because of fear. It's because we're afraid of failure. We're afraid of looking bad. So we hold on to looking good and doing the things that make us look good instead of really going for our desires. And I'm inviting you that as an entrepreneur, if you want to have the success that you want, that you desire, you have to let go of the desire to look good and that fear of looking bad, and step in fully and make a commitment to yourself of what is it that you're actually desiring to create. Do you desire to create $1 million brand? Do you desire to create $1 billion brand? Like, don't think that in any way you are being unrealistic, because it's been done before, so it can be done. And if not you, then who? If not now, then when? So really acting in alignment and honoring your word to yourself, being truthful and honest with yourself of exactly what you're building and what you desire to create. And also honoring your word to others. Like if you say to your client, if you say you're going to do something, do it. If you can't do it, make it right by telling the other person that you can't. Okay. So it's really, really important honoring your word, especially to yourself, to honor your goals, to pursue and to follow through. It's going to be a game changer in terms of how you elevate your power to create more success in your business. The third piece is to be marketable. Okay, having a great product does not guarantee that you will have clients. So it's super important that you create a marketable brand. And that is the work that I do with a lot of experts. I have clients in all kinds of industries, from lawyers, doctors, coaches, consultants, tech entrepreneurs, you name it. My clients are in all kinds of different service-based businesses. But the number one thing that they come to me for is to help them become more marketable. Language is very powerful for brands. Positioning is important for a brand. How you show up, your brand image, and your messaging is going to determine how marketable your products become. The best products are not the products that are usually the most successful on the market. It is the product that is most marketable. And when we are able to package your brilliance in a certain way, now you receive more visibility. Now your advertising becomes more effective. And now you can own your place as a go-to expert from the get-go. It doesn't matter if you've been in business for 10 years or you're just starting today. You can create a strong expert positioning, a strong authority brand with the right positioning and the right brand strategy. So I invite you to learn more about this work, about becoming more marketable. You can access my ebook. It's called Great Brands Have an It Factor. And you can get it at the link www.branditfactor.com. And this will give you more insight on how you can build a more marketable brand. It will literally make the difference in what you're earning now to what you're earning later. I always promise that when I work with a client, especially if it's the right client, that you're going to earn 40 to 100% more. And this ebook is going to guide you on how I help my clients do this. If you feel that you want to meet with me for a free consultation call to learn more about how I can help you with your brand, then I invite you to click the link below this video to book a call with me. I'll see you back here next Monday. And as always, live the cultured life.